Okay, in this video lecture, I would like to respond from the previous feedback that you have given to e-learning. Okay, let's go to the first question. Okay, this one, I still I still have doubt on topic formatting value of type doubles. I know that you have explained in the previous feedback video, but I still need more explanations. Why when we use format percent 5.2f there will be a box next to 3.14, but when use percentage 3.2f there will be no box. Okay, I think this one regarding the format, once you apply the this kind of format, and what is different between this and one and this one. So for this one, again, if the contents there is not exist in your slide, you might find out from other source as well. Okay, you can Google to find out what actually information that discuss about the three and the twos there. Okay, for this uh, issue, I would like to ask you to browse through or surf through this website. Okay, because this one give a little bit information more about what happened actually when you apply that 5 means any decimal point before the points, and any point or any numbers after the decimal points there. So you might go through here that you can see. Of course, you don't have to read all, because I just want to highlight something, but I forget where is the locations of that information. Okay, from this website, if you go through the, I think at this almost end of the page there, in general, this is how it's look like. Okay, when you put 8.5, 8 here means the width, and 5 here is a position. Okay, what is the position? So position, if you go through in this website, the position is a modified, is written in point number. So it's a slightly different meaning. Okay, what is the meaning by position there? Is the numbers or the digits that will print after the decimal point. Meaning that any numbers that will print after this decimal point or after dot here. So if you put 3, then that is it will print the value should be, the digit there should be 3. So if you put the numbers which is not 3, in this example you only have 1, then they will put 000 to complete the numbers, so it will become 3 numbers after that decimal point or after that dot there. However, for the width, okay, when we talk about the width, which is the numbers before that dot, okay, that is the width. Width is the size of the one that have been print here. Okay, but this number, it's in contrast with the position. Position is the maximum number to be displayed. However, this number which, okay, which is in contrast with the position, if you go through this text here, it said that it opposite with the of the position field, because the position control the maximum numbers of the character to print, while the width will control the minimums number. Okay, so that's why you can see that when you take the point after the dot here, it will give you the maximum. Even this value is not utilize the maximum, it will make sure that this one must add 00 to complete that maximum value after the floating point or after the dot there, while this 8 here is actually at least, or we can say that minimums at least the minimum number to be displayed. If you see here, okay, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's only 7. So but the minimum you need to display is 8. So that's why there's an empty there. There's an empty space there. Okay, there's an empty space there. So that's why it should be the at least to be displayed here is 8. Okay, I hope you get that points. Okay, don't worry, you can do some experiment. That's why again I asked in the previous lectures I already asked you, you know, to do a lot of exercise by, or to do a lot of experiment by, you know, play around with your online compiler, so then you know how it's work. Okay, for example this one, okay, I just put, you know, 3333.3333. Okay, so what happened, let's say I just put something like this. Yep, so 0.5. So if I print, so you can see that the total digit after dot here should be 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is because of that's again, that's why, because this one is the maximum. The maximum the numbers can go after the dot there, so it can go up to 5. But let's say I put here I put 20. Okay, I print the 20 there. If I print, you can see that from here up until that point, the number should be, or the width there should be 20 digit, including the dot there. Okay, if you count. So again, that is the purpose of this width here, because it will display at least 20. So if your numbers here is not 20, this one is only 1. Okay, if you count in terms of space there, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only utilize 5 space there to be print, but because of the 5 here, you added more there. Okay, to complete then to complete the number after the dot there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it become 5. But again, if you put 20 here, actually that is the minimum length or the minimum width that need to be print in this output display here. So that's why because your numbers here is not up into 20, because this one is just 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course 5 plus 3 here, because this 3 is because of you put 5 here, so that's why there's a 30 there. So the total is 4, 5, 6, 7. There's you only utilize 7 there, 7 space, which is why the remaining 13 is here. Okay, so that is the difference between again, if you go to this website, it said that that is the difference between width and the position, because the width field is opposite with the position field, because position control the maximum number of character to print, while width we control the minimum number need to be print. If you see, if you back to this our discussion over here, okay, width over here will determine the minimum number to be print. Again, because your numbers here is not achieve 20, that's why when you print, you have the empty space of 17 over here. So in other words, that is controlled by the width, because the width will say that at least you need to print 20 space in your output display. So that's why now it become 20 right now, 20 space there, including the numbers that you have over here, while the position itself only give some control in terms of the maximum number to be displayed, or the maximum digit to display. That's why when you put 5 over here, so it become 5 over here, so the maximum to be displayed, while the width is the minimum. Because for example, let's say you put 1 here. Okay, if you put 1, of course in the that is actually a minimum width can we have to display this one. Okay, but again, if your number is more than 1, then it's acceptable for width, because again, like I said, the width only give you this one indicate the minimum to be displayed. It's not the maximum. That is why when you print this one, now it's acceptable because this value is more than 1. The width is more than 1. Okay, so I hope you understand about that discussion there. Okay, so it's acceptable there. Even I put 2, it's still acceptable. It's still acceptable because this one is more than 2. Okay, but this one 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, it's 8. It's required 8 space. If I put 9, then what will happen? So you can see there's a single space there to be put there, to be having prints there, because you said that the minimum width to be displayed at the output part should be 9. So that's why they put an empty space there. So that's the difference between uh, how to differentiate between the number before the dot and the number after the dot when you utilizing the F format there, or floating format there to be print.